This morning, House Democrats are holding press conferences across the state of Texas, here in Dallas-Fort Worth, in Houston, Austin, San Antonio, and El Paso, to convey one simple message. Today, we are calling on Governor Greg Abbott to call an emergency session of the Texas legislature so that together we can begin to address the epidemic of gun violence in the state, as well as the racism and white nationalism that can lead to such violence. This morning, we sent this letter to Governor Abbott making that formal request. We agree with the governor's statement on Sunday in Odessa that the status quo is unacceptable. And that's exactly why he must call the legislature back into session, something only he has the power to do, so that we can change the status quo. In the last month, our state has been rocked by two mass shootings. In El Paso, where 22 people lost their lives, and this past weekend in Midland and Odessa, where the attacker killed 8 people. And in both instances, many more were wounded in both attacks. These two tragedies alone should be reason enough for us all to act. But it doesn't stop there. The truth is, each year in Texas, more than 3,000 people lose their lives due to gun violence. It affects every corner of our state. It affects all of our districts up here. And that's why we asked the governor to call an emergency session so the legislature can pass laws that will make an immediate impact. And I want to be clear. We know that the overwhelming majority of Texas gun owners are law-abiding citizens, and we respect their rights completely. We understand we can protect those rights while also working to keep guns out of the hands of dangerous people. And Democrats have proposed many solutions aimed at dealing with gun violence through the years, and today we ask Governor Abbott to place the following items at a bare minimum on the agenda for this emergency session. 1, enacting extreme risk protective order laws and close existing loopholes in current protective order laws. 2, closing background check loopholes. 3, banning the sale of high-capacity magazines. 4, banning the open carry of semi-automatic rifles. 5, requiring stolen guns be reported to law enforcement. Additionally, given that the assailant in El Paso was driven by racial hatred and due to the ongoing potential for racially driven violence, we must pass measures to combat and interrupt the rise of racism and white nationalism in the state and in this country. I just saw the statement from the governor's office, and it's very disappointing. We put forth a letter to the governor this morning asking him to work with us on a bipartisan basis to make a difference and protect Texas lives. We know the time for action is now. We've had a lot of discussions over not just the last several weeks, but the last several years on this issue. It is now time to act. This cannot wait until 2021. And I saw also the governor's office said that crafting these kinds of laws takes, I think he said, hard work. It is hard work, but we're ready to do the hard work. And the governor should welcome the opportunity to do this hard work as well, because that's what the people of Texas expect of us.